Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how much your portfolio could be worth in the future. If it's sounding interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. This is one of the most powerful videos I'm going to show you. I've made it into a mini series. You do not want to miss this, so make sure you are liking, subscribing, so you can keep up to date with this video to go. Guys, if you missed the last video, make sure you check it out. This is what we're dealing with. You can see I'm now on the second row. Where are you right now in your crypto portfolio journey? Are you a band A? Are you a band B? Which band do you sit in with your portfolio? You see, this is powerful because it covers everybody's portfolio. Everyone that watches this video will have a clean insight as to how much you've invested now. Me personally believe in how much you could make with that investment depending on how you invest into it. I've got blue chip, mid cap, low cap, high risk sections over here, which explains how you should push your crypto, which ones you should be buying, how much of and things like that you can see here, and how much cryptos you should have in your portfolio as a minimum. Right? This is clean, guys. So sit down, get a drink, grab a coffee, whatever, sit with me. Let's talk about this. If you're invested about £200 to £500, saying in my mouth, I would say have about 7 cryptos in your portfolio as a minimum. You should be able to spread 500 quid across 7 portfolios. That might be too diverse for you, but I personally think that you should be trying to accumulate more, because remember, you don't want to miss the opportunity of other coins going up in price. You want to have that diversity. And also you want to look for narratives as well that could play a good example of a diversity, and making sure you're covering all angles for projects to blow up in this space. You could potentially turn $200 to $500 from anywhere from $10,000 to $22,000, depending on how you would invest. Some people might take $500,000 and just buy like 7 extremely high risk coins, ones that are really low in market cap, but they could potentially do 300x, 500x, 1000x. That's extremely risky. You could lose the whole lot. So what I would advise is spreading it across these, having 2 blue chips, 2 mid caps, 2 low caps, 1 extremely high risk. And I'm going to show you my examples of these coins right now. Okay, let's take a look. So the first coin, my examples of blue chips, because I said you should have 2, right, would be something like XRP in your portfolio. And notice here, XRP is about 19 billion. These are safe coins. You're not going to lose an entire amount of your money with these projects that you're investing in, because they are a safer play. They're not going anywhere. They've got a great community, fantastic utility, and these are going to stick around long term. So XRP is a good example of a blue chip. For me, anything classed over 1 billion in market cap would be considered a blue chip. There's coins that were blue chip that went down to like a mid cap because their market cap has fallen, but I still see them as a blue chip. But we'll talk about that as videos go on. This Polygon would be a second example of a great blue chip project to have, 4 billion. Right? So, should you put something like, I don't know, 20, 30 quid in these, and they 10x each. 30 quid on each one turns to 300 quid. You make 600 quid just off of those 2 investments there. But that's a fine example of a safe play, right? And it's entirely up to you how much money you want to put in each one, but this is how I would do it. Mid cap, so 2 mid cap projects, which is medium risk. It's not going to be too risky, but you're coming down the rabbit hole a bit that could potentially do you like a 50x should they perform well, 20 to 50x. What would I have? Something like Sui would be a great example of a mid-cap project to get into. This is fresh, it's new technology, which new blockchain, which could bring great projects in the future. Gaming as an example, I've got this one sitting here because I've been playing over here on the Sui chain with this Cosmocadia. I love it. It's like Animal Crossing. If you like Animal Crossing or Hoko Life, you're going to love this. It's all on the Sui chain. So this is a fine example of where projects will go in the future for Sui, right? And if this was to do something like a 50x return on your money, and you put like, I don't know, 80 quid in it or something like that, and remember, we're playing with smaller money here. Let's just do this, times it by 50. The market cap goes to a 17 billion market cap, 50 times your money. So you're buying at 53 pence. Watch this, at 0.53. You times it by 50. Should it go there? I believe it can do. You're looking at about a £26 price. 50 times your money's good. If you, like I said, if you put 80 quid, times that by 50, your 80 quid turns into $4,000. And if you do that twice, that's 8 $6,000. So already you'd make $8,000 there, and then you've got the 2 blue chips that are racking you an extra 600. That's 4,600. You see my drift? So then I said 2 low caps. I believe low caps can be great rewarding if you find the right projects, ones that could potentially 100x your money. There's loads out there. You just have to believe in them. You have to be patient. Hold on, let me go to the second mid cap, because I said 2 mid caps. Second mid cap would be this one. Boom. That would be the second one, right? I'm just giving it away. Anyway, the low cap, I'll just show you now. This one here, this would be considered as a low cap coin that you can invest in that can make you great money in the future. Maybe passive income as well, because you can stake. Apparently they're big in staking. Deso is all about decentralized social media. I'm not going to dive into the website. You need to check him in your own time. Do your further research before you invest your money. But this is a fine example of a low cap that could perform extremely well. Life-changing games. Should it do 100x? And I think it can do. So because, you know, when you think about social media now, there's a lot of censorship. We can and can't do certain things. You know, these big powers are taking control of social media, telling us what we can and can't do. You know, we have to plead for verified badges and things like that to prove that you're a legitimate person. Maybe things will change. Maybe Deso comes up with a way where people can be verified automatically without having to pay for it, without having to do anything. It confirms that it's you and things like that, so people can trust you and stuff. But anyway, 100x puts out at 6.8 billion. It does not need a lot of buy power to make you rich. 6.8 billion. Whereas if you invested into something like XRP, for this to 100x, it needs to go to 1.9 trillion. It's a lot of buy power that needs to kick in. 10x puts it about 193 billion. So yeah, 1.93 trillion. 1 trillion 900 and something billion. It's a lot of money. Whereas this, you know, where's it gone? Deso only needs 6.8 billion. So that's very likely to do that in the future. Should it keep performing well? Should it keep developing and stacking on top of it? And it's doing really well already. It's got essentially big institutional money. You know, Coinbase Ventures. We've got the Winklevoss Capital, which is bringing in money because they believe in it. There's a lot of money behind this that believes that this can do really, really well. You used to look into it more, but this would be considered as a low cap. How many did I say low cap to? Because, you know, if you put 100 quid in that and it 100x's, it turns to 10 grand. So if you had 2 of them, you put 200 quid in that turns to 20,000 pounds. And you see, this is why it balances out anything between 10 and 22,000, right? So, and then I said one extremely high risk. What would I consider as extremely high risk? This is going to be something that's probably under $1 million in market cap. Something it's great. It has the potential to do really well. It actually did well in the past, but it has the potential to go back and continue to do really well should it keep developing and not give up. And it's high risk because it could just fall to zero. What are we talking about? I'm talking about something like this, Realm. Realm right now is sitting on a 1 million market cap. This is considered to be a micro cap, right? And I believe something like this could perform really well, could change a lot of people's lives should it continue to do well. It's all about metaverse. I'm not going to dive into the website. You check it in your own time. But this is my example of a high risk play where you put your money in something like 30 quid. And if it does that 1000x gain, your 30 quid turns to what? 30, 300, 3,000 is 100x, 30,000. So you could probably make more. But I probably wouldn't wait around for it to do 1,000x. I mean, it could do. You'd be talking $1 billion market cap. But even with these extreme high risk plays, they're very likely to do a 200 to 300x. And that's probably something that I would look for. Times it by 200. You know, the market cap goes to like a 200 million market cap, maybe 300 million market cap. And then you're looking about, you know, 30 quid times 10, 300 times 100, 3,000, 369, looking at about 9,000, almost 10,000 pounds, maybe $12,000 as a great turnover. And that's based off a $30 investment. Because if you've got more money to play with, you know, if you've got 3,000 in there, you're laughing. So it took $300,000, right? Life changing. So it's entirely up to you how you want to play this. This is just an example of a micro cap, high risk that could be really, really rewarding in the future. Guys, that was this episode. I'm trying to keep it clean, simple. What do you think? Drop your comments down below. Subscribe, because it's a fresh month to begin with. You're going to start seeing clean insights to where your portfolio is, where it could go. I'm going through all of these. Tell me what band you're in. Are you band E? Are you band I? Have you invested $50,000 in this space? I don't know. Maybe you have. Maybe you're someone that's new to the market. you know, checking out coins, trying to decide how to do this, this is going to give you a great insight. Clean, simple insight, how much crypto I think you should have. And I've made seriously good money, so I know what I'm talking about. Where you should be putting your money, how you should spread it across different types of coins and things like that. So yeah, if you liked it, drop that like, give me subscribe, become a Patreon. Patrons will have access to this. So if you want to get this sheet, it's powerful, can keep looking at it, guide you on your journey, become a Patreon. You want to go for my exclusive VIP partner tier or above. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. I've got 7 tiers. You take your pick, let it go right back. Different tiers, right? I recommend this one here, exclusive VIP partner tier. That's my most popular. Right, so you can see all my posts, everything unlocks for you. You can see everything in there when I'm buying, selling, staking, analyzing, because I do chart analysis and things like that, keep you on your journey. And yeah, I'll keep you cool on your journey. And yeah, if you can afford it, go for my next tier above, my CEO tier. It will give you access to my VIP Telegram group. I talk to them over there before I buy, before I sell. We're discussing things. I'm seeing projects that they're sharing me, and it's big money. You know, these are millionaires. They know how to make money sharing great projects. They know how to move with this market. They know how to turn big money, small money into big money, making net profits. And I'm serious. You know, something like $1,000 investment, turn it into like 250,000. You jump from a band D right up to a band K straight away because you're listening to these big monies, this big money in my group that know how to push money like that, right? So I'm not saying nothing more. You do your further research. Come over if you like. Get involved and you see what I'm about. Guys, thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.